Hey everybody. There we go. Hi, how are you all doing this week? Hey, salut Fanny. Ciao B. How are you guys? It's good to see you here. Hi Angela. Fresh back from her travels. Salut Camille. Salut. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Ciao Elena. Hello Charlotte. Salut Caljoy. Bonjour tout le monde. Hi Suzanne. Hi Priska. Hi Decanel. Hey CJ. Okay. Hi Tom. Yay. Okay. Andrea's here. Good. Everybody's rolling in. That's great. Welcome everybody to the Mika Fan Club Instagram Live. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Deb. I'm the administrator of Mika Fan Club. And we are here to talk Mika and other things for the next hour or so. Glad you all could join me. I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit of a late start today, a couple minutes late. I had hoped to have Crosby here as our special guest, but he was not cooperating. So he is back upstairs with my husband. And so you'll have to see Crosby some other time. Sorry about that. Yeah, I really thought he was going to be like the star today, but he just is too fussy. It's been raining. We've had bad weather. I don't know how it is with where you are, but it's been raining for days, and so he hasn't been able to get good exercise, good walk, and it's starting to wear on him. I think he's getting very crazed. Too much energy. Hey Maria. Hi Anik. Ciao Chiara. Guten Abend Sabina. How are you? Hey Isa. Oh good. So many people here today. I will say hola and salut and ciao and guten Abend and shalom. Boa tarde. Hola. Did I say that? Aloha, if anyone's here from Hawaii. And for those of you who are celebrating Yom Kippur today, I have been checking to see what the appropriate greeting is for that. And I guess it is to say, I hope you have an easy fast and a good new year, which started last week with Rosh Hashanah. So, and let's see what else. Happy birthday to anybody who might be celebrating. I think there's a few birthdays around. Happy anniversary to anybody celebrating anniversaries. Even if it's your anniversary of being a Mika fan. I know that the other day, the third, Monday I guess it was the third anniversary of the release of Mika's album, his last album, My Name is Michael Holbrook, and we certainly tried to celebrate that with a lot of creative Instagram stories, and that was kind of cool. And certainly is, I think, I would venture to say it's my favorite of Mika's albums so far, and well worth celebrating the release of that. Let's see, lots of people coming in still. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Juliet. Hey, Zita. Hi, Nina. Hi, ciao, Gabriella. Hey, Rose. Cheshk, Anna. Anna is in Rome. I've been enjoying her Rome photos. I wish that Crosby could be here. He was not sitting still, and I thought maybe he would sit for a little while, and he just would not. He was too wound up, so he's upstairs. Well, we'll see. We'll see if maybe my husband will bring him down later. Hi, Eric. Nice to see you. Hi, Simona. Zita says she's finally got sun today after 2 weeks of rain. Yeah, we haven't seen the sun for days, and it's getting a little overwhelming. So we're ready for the sun. How am I today? I'm pretty good today, except for the weather. I got a COVID booster today. I got the new booster that includes the Omicron variants, and hopefully this means I will not have to get any more COVID shots for another year. I also got my flu shot, so I am fully immunized, I hope. I hope that means I'm going to have a healthy winter. So I hope that you all who believe in vaccines will get yours and stay protected and stay healthy, because we've had a couple of years of, not so great health. Thank you, Sabina. My earrings, I dug these out. These are old. I think I bought them in the Netherlands, I think, a while ago. They're like Delft, I think. Is that what they are? Let's see, anybody can see up close. I haven't worn them in a long time, so you guys motivate me to dig through my stuff to see what I've got. Like I said before, I've accumulated a lot of earrings over the years. Let's see, it would be nice if Mika celebrated by telling us the date of his next album, CJ says. Yeah, it would be. I unfortunately haven't had any news relating to that. And I am, as anxious as the rest of you to find out what's going on and when we might get some new music. Hi, Charlie Kuhn. Hi, Lola Emma Cerise. Let's see. Hi, Phoebe. Bonjour, Martine. Hi, Lynn. Oh, there's a lot of new names here I don't recognize. Hi, Maureen. Good to see you here. Eric says, this girl is on Pfizer. I sure am. I'm Pfizer all the way. So I am, like I said, very happy to have gotten my shot, and hopefully it'll keep me safe. As you may recall, my husband actually got COVID a couple weeks ago, and somehow I managed to escape getting infected as well. So I am going to keep trying to stay healthy like that. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm glad to see so many of you here. Rose says she's on the bus home from work. Well, I'll try to talk louder so you can hear without your headphones, Rose. Hi, Ina. Hi, Karen. Ciao, Manuela. Yeah, so I guess we can get started. I said hello to so many of you. Hi, Corinne. Hi, Lisa. It's good to see you all, though, I must say. It's nice to catch up with everybody. Eric says he has COVID right now. Didn't you have it before? Oh, I hope that's... I'm tired of hearing about people getting it like a second time. That's scary. I'm afraid to say anything. I don't want to curse myself, but yeah, I don't want to get it. That's for sure. Anyhow. Okay, well, I guess we can get started. I have a few things to tell you about this week after a few weeks of basically no news. First of all, for those of you who follow us on Instagram, you'll see that, and on the website, on MikaFanClub.com, you'll see that we had some information about Mika performing at the South Bank Center in November as part of the Piano, the new series that he's been working on in the UK. And what has happened with this is they have been following some young, or not necessarily young, some pianists who have been playing on the public pianos that you see at train stations, and they have taken some of those people, the best of them, and have been judging them, and they are going to have some of them perform at the Royal Festival Hall at South Bank. And Mika will be there along with Lang Lang, who is a celebrated concert pianist. And yes, the program is hosted by a very famous UK presenter, Claudia Winkleman. And they will all be there in the South Bank Center on November 10th. And I didn't think that we were going to get any tickets, but I found out this morning that there will be a special allocation of tickets for Mika Fan Club. And I'm not sure how many tickets yet, but we will be doing a giveaway as soon as I get the details. And hopefully many of you will be able to go. And it's a pretty exciting thing. It's a pretty exciting TV show for Mika to be involved with. It'll be broadcast in the UK early next year sometime. And I guess that what you're going to see in November is going to be the one of the final shows, I guess, of the series that they're going to be recording. And obviously you'll have to be sworn to secrecy to not reveal to reveal what I'm reading. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought while I was reading some of the comments. Anyway, you're not going to be able to reveal what you see at the presentation next month, but still it'll be exciting to be in the audience. Karen is saying it wasn't as spontaneous as it sounded. They had auditions for pianists earlier this year. That's actually, I don't think that's true. I think they had told the pianists that they were going to be in a documentary, and they may have had auditions for that, but they did not realize they were going to be in a competition. So it is a little bit... I think there is an element of surprise there. These people didn't realize they were being watched and evaluated when they were performing. They thought they were just being filmed as part of a documentary, from what I understand. So yeah. Let's see. Hopefully we will know more soon about the tickets. I'm sure it'll be within a day or two. And I'll certainly let you all know what we're doing. I'm thinking I might try to go myself if I can. I was just in London in July, but I would like to go and maybe take my husband. So maybe I'll see you guys there if it works out. Some people have some transportation and everything booked already. I'm glad to I'm glad to see that. Let's see here. Maria says, everything concerning Mika is awesome. Well, yes. I mean, that's why we're part of Mika Fan Club. We think that everything he does is awesome. So, no, Camille, I can never have enough of London. And, before the pandemic, my husband and I would go to London for a couple of days in either late November, early December to celebrate our anniversary. So I think that this would be a good opportunity to sort of reinstitute that tradition, since we haven't been able to do it for the last few years. So I'm going to work on my husband tonight and see if I can convince him that he really needs to take a trip to London in a month. So we'll see, especially since Rome got canceled. So, hey, Annie. Ciao, Antonietta, and some other new people joining us. Danny FP. Good to see you all here. I'm glad you found your way to us. Hi, Anya. Hi, Paola. Good to see you. Hi. Just trying to catch up with people that snuck in while I was talking. Saskia's here. Hi, Saskia. And Adriana and Luisa, hi, welcome. So anyway, that was my one bit of news, is that that we will have some tickets for Mika Fan Club members for November 10th. It's a Thursday, which is kind of a weird day for people that are traveling. But anyway, keep your eyes peeled. We will have an announcement about that soon. Yeah, I hope I can convince him as well. He's been working really hard lately and he needs a break. And that's what I'm going to tell him. So, let's see here. Annelies Hangriefs, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, says, I found this group a little while ago as a recent refound Mika fan, but I'm a little confused. I know you guys go to concerts together and stuff. Well, yes, but also we have a website at mikafanclub.com. And on the website, it's like a forum, and we have discussions about Mika, obviously, other things. And we post photos and videos of our experiences if we go to concerts, and we share stories and just generally have fun together. So we have online fun and we have in real world fun when we get together for concerts or parties or whatever. So yeah, you're welcome to join in. You know, we're not try not to be an exclusive group. We try to welcome everybody, and we are the closest thing that Mika has to an official fan club. We're not sponsored by the label, but Mika owns us. He owns our domain, and he owns he pays for the website to run, and so we work closely with his management team on different things, and we get free tickets and we get some prizes and things like that for giveaways. So you know, I think the idea of a fan club is I think that, you know, a lot of people don't have fan clubs anymore. A lot of pop stars and other artists don't really have fan clubs like they used to in the old days. So we're sort of a throwback in that sense, but I think you'll find that because we have such a great camaraderie across the whole globe, really. We have members from all over the world. I don't know what else you would call us but a fan club. So yeah, so welcome. That's my long way of saying welcome, and please feel free to join in. Belgium, okay, all right. Well, please, I if I get the chance to talk to you, or maybe somebody can tell me how to pronounce your name, Annelies, maybe, is that it? I'll try. And yeah, so let's see. Who says I look so beautiful? I feel like a mess today. So thank you, Camilla. I appreciate that. But anyway, what other news did I have for you? Oh, the yearbook. So this is something else that we do as a fan club. Every year we put together sort of a souvenir book, a memory book of things that happened the previous year. And in that we share fan art, we share our stories, photographs, we send messages to Mika in it, and we just generally, like I said, put together a memory book for that year. So we are currently working on the 2021 yearbook, and I'm getting there. I'm nearly done, and I wanted to share a few pages so you can see it as it's coming together. It still needs to be fine-tuned. You know, I always go through it like a half a dozen times at least to make sure I've got the spacing right, and I still always make mistakes. But anyway, I am going to try to show you a few screenshots of some of the spreads that we have so far. So let's see how I do if I can share these with you. One part of the yearbook is the artwork, and this is the cover section for the artwork that Michelle, Holding Your Drink, has put together for us. And so this will be at the beginning of the section. And then this is a couple spreads from the artwork section. Let's see. Here we go. You can see. This is some of Birgit's art on the left there, and Gabriella, and I forget, who is this up here? Is this, can I make it bigger? No, I can't. I think it's Evergreen. So that's coming together. Let's see, is that all I have of the artwork? Yeah. Another section, as I said, is the messages section, and this will be the cover sheet for the messages section, also by Michelle. And let's see here. Here we go. There's a spread for the messages. As you can see, we put a nice photo of the fan club member, and then the message to Mika there. Usually 100 words or less. I think it's pretty short. But it's coming together. That section is pretty much done. And one more. I think I have one more here to show you. This is a new section we decided to do this year on MFC Friends, and people have submitted a photo and then some text about the friendships that they've made through Mika Fan Club. So you can see the top of my head in this one because CJ sent that in, and this other one is by Celine. The other spread here is by Celine. And I guess it's kind of small for you to see on the screen here. I should have maybe done just one page at a time just for you to have a look at. But yes, a lot of you sent in photos. I find it it's a shame we couldn't have done it all together, but a lot of us have done photos with us wearing the berets from our French gathering, our riverboat cruise on the Seine. So it would have been funny if we had all had pictures of us wearing our berets, but there are quite a few in the mix there, so that's kind of cute. So anyway, that's just giving you a little taste of what the yearbook is going to be. I don't want to show you too much. The cover looks amazing. And the artwork is amazing that's in there as usual, and it's going to look nice. It's not going to be anywhere as thick as last year's, or I imagine as next year's will be, because Mika was not quite as active last year as he has been in the past. But it's going to be nice. It'll look really nice once it's done. And yeah. No, Michelle, you did a great job. You were the backup artist. It was hard this year, I think, for people to get motivated because it felt like there was not a lot to write about, not a lot to do. So it looks good. And yeah, it was hard, I think, Karen, for a lot of us. I know it was even hard for me to get motivated. That's why it's taking so long to get the yearbook done, because it just has been a little hard to get, to find the incentive. So, but it will get together. And actually, knowing that I might get to go to London and maybe even give the yearbook to Mika in person is really good motivation for me to get it done, right? So hopefully I'll get it done in 2 weeks and then get it published and have it ready to go. So yeah, so that is actually really good motivation for me. So let's see, was there anything else I was going to show you? I think, yes, Paris last year in October really was so stellar that it did take up a lot of the year. It made a big impact on the year. So, yeah, let's see here. I'm afraid to touch the comments and scroll back because it seems like every time I do that, I make the comments freeze like I did last week. So I don't want to do that again. So if I missed what you were saying, I'm sorry. We have several really nice reports about Paris, Sabina. So, and several good photos, and I'm anxious to see. I haven't actually done the layout for all of that yet, for the Paris stuff yet. I've been doing the easier stuff first, and I think Paris is going to be a little more complicated because we have a few more things to put in. But yeah, it will be well represented. Paris will definitely be well represented. Yes. I think Paris is where a lot of us met for the first time. So it was very special. It was really nice. Yeah, so that's kind of like fan club related news. I don't really have any Mika kind of news for you, except just to say you probably saw that he had the chance to play or to perform in Monte Carlo on Saturday for Prince Albert, and it was a charity gala to raise funds, I think, for Prince Albert, one of his foundations that deals with climate change. And so that was a really important thing for him to do, and it looked absolutely beautiful. It was made to be like an evening in Venice, I think, and it was just gorgeous. I mean, the setting was lovely, and the photos have been really beautiful. And I think that that was actually set to happen before before the Italian tour was put on hold. And I know I saw some kind of negative comments from people saying, oh, how come he could do that and he couldn't do the Italian tour? Well, it's two separate things, for one, and for another, it was already in place. It had nothing to do with the Magic Piano Tour. So, yeah, but it looked like it was a really beautiful event and very exclusive. I think I read there were only about 120 people there. So if you didn't see, I think I have a picture or two of Mika. This was Mika performing. He had several members of the 100 Voices of Gospel with him as backup singing. And then they had some beautiful photos. This is Mika with Prince Albert, which I think is, quite amazing. And let's see, I think I have another. Well, this is a closer shot of Mika. And yeah, this is the group there. So am I the only one that has more pictures of Mika on their phone than anything else? I think I have Mika and my dog, and that's about it. So, yeah. If you missed the photos earlier in the week, there they are. That you can see how beautiful everything was. Yes, I think it was quite an honor to perform at something like this. So, and of course he sang Grace Kelly. Of course he did. That was the only video I think that I saw. The only clip was him singing Grace Kelly. But yeah. Simona says it's hilarious how literally everyone looks so tiny next to Mika, and that is true. I mean, you can always pick him out of a crowd, I think. So yeah. So I think, as far as I know, the only other thing on the horizon is the piano event at South Bank in London in November. We don't have any other news about anything else. We don't know anything more about the album. We don't know anything more about the movie soundtrack. We certainly don't know anything more about any future tour dates. We haven't heard anything about that. So, unfortunately, that is it for Mika News this week. But at least there was a little bit, and it's better than we've had the last couple of weeks, right? So, yeah, I think I'm going to try to bring a couple of you in to talk, since I am out of things to say. Maybe you guys have some things you want to talk about, and hopefully the internet will cooperate. We have had trouble for the last couple of months, but we will give it another try, right? And I'm going to try Charlotte, because we have tried her a few times and have not been able to bring her in. But maybe we'll be lucky this week. And we're trying and we're waiting. And there she is.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. It's nice to see you finally.
Exactly, nice to
Yes.
finally meet you like this.
We had some uh, false attempts a couple weeks ago, I think. So,
That's right. Yeah, once I think last week, and that was because I've never done like an Instagram live, and my phone had to go into the settings and ask for permission to use the camera. And
right.
when I was done doing that, you were gone. So,
Oh no. Okay.
yeah, well, that's fine. You got the message then that I was unavailable, so that's fair enough.
Yeah. So, well, tell everybody a little bit about yourself if you don't mind. I think I know you're from
Sure.
Austria. You're a relatively new fan.
That's right. So I'm from Germany. I live in Austria
Oh,
now, but I'm from
okay.
Germany originally. Um, and I am kind of a recent fan. I discovered him on Eurovision.
Ah,
I was watching the Eurovision Song Contest and he was hosting it. And, I said to my brother, who we always watch it together, and I said, he could kind of seems familiar. What does he do? And my brother said, oh, he's a singer. Remember, that song, Grace Kelly and those songs. And I was like, oh, yeah, I do remember that. But I don't think I've ever seen him actually. I've never seen his face. I only heard his songs on the radio in 2007. So
oh wow. Yeah.
yeah, but then I saw his performance during the interval, and I said, "Wow, I have to check out more because this is amazing."
It was
Yes,
a spectacular show. So,
yeah, very memorable, definitely.
yeah. Well, that's good.
Mhm.
Good. So you haven't had a chance to see him in person yet, then?
I have actually. I went to see him in Colmar then this July.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, because afterwards, exactly when I checked his stuff out, I was like, maybe he's on tour at the moment. I don't know. I could just Google and see, and he was.
Ah,
So I looked up what the closest venue basically was for me, and I was home in Germany over the summer holidays, and or my parents live quite close to the French border, so that worked out
oh,
well.
oh, good. Good. And
Mhm.
and Kumar was a good show, I think. Uh,
Oh, it was. I mean, I can't compare it to anything else because it's the first one I've seen, but
right.
it was great. Yeah, no, it was
Oh, good.
very good.
Well, good. Well,
Mhm.
hopefully in the coming year you'll get to see him a little more often too. So
I
we're
really hope so.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're holding out our keeping our fingers crossed. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So since this is interesting that you're a newer fan, so I guess I'll ask you what everybody asks me all the time is like, well, so what's your favorite song? What song has captured your fancy?
That's very difficult.
Oh, it's always
It's like
impossible.
choosing your favorite child.
Yeah. Oh, it's
But
impossible to answer. Yeah.
I really, really like The Origin of Love.
Hmm.
That's just an incredible song, I think. And Yeah, I don't know. Tiny Love as well is so beautiful.
Yes, and you have to say, I know for me anyway, I say it depends on my mood and
Exactly, yeah.
what I listened to most recently,
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
like with the anniversary of his last album the other day, I played the album and I hadn't heard it, like I played the whole album straight through and I hadn't heard it like that for a while. And I was like, "Oh man, I really love all these songs," and then really I always did love San Remo and I think I
Mm.
really like San Remo a lot. I really love Tiny Love. It's too hard to decide. So
So, do you have a favorite song?
I like I said, I really don't. I like I have a top 10 probably that
Mm.
I want to hear all the time. But even then, it's probably even more than 10 if I'm honest. Because
Yeah.
so, and it's really hard. But right now, because I just was listening to it, um, the last album is I think my favorite. My Name is Michael Holbrook is my favorite album. I really like The Origin of Love also. But see, I'm so wishy-washy. I can't
Yeah.
tell. But well, I'm glad that you got to see him because he's amazing to watch on TV, but it's in person is a completely different experience. It's
Mm.
and yeah, so
Definitely. And I brought my best friend along, and she wasn't really a fan at all, you know. She just came along because I said, "Oh, I'm going to this concert, and I need somebody to go with me. Will you?" And she's like, "Sure, why not?"
right.
And she enjoyed it so much. Like, you know, she had never seen him before in her life and had heard like a few songs, and we were listening to it in the car on the way there. And she liked it,
Mhm.
but she didn't really know what to expect. But you know, from the moment she came on, like five minutes later, two songs in, she was like, "I'm a fan now too. He's incredible." And she was
Well,
dancing along and just having the time of her life. It was amazing.
I think that that's pretty typical. I think that excuse me. I think a lot of people who are sort of not really sure, just go along as a friend, they come away saying, "Wow, that was an amazing show," or so that's cool. That,
Mm. Yeah. And next time I came round for dinner, she played Yo-Yo on repeat. Just playing that the whole evening.
over and over
So
and over.
that's good. Yeah. And my
Yes.
favorite quote was, I think, at the end, she said, "Oh, I love his freaky dancing." Yeah, it's a good way to describe him, I guess.
He does get I saw videos from a lot of the festivals, and especially during El Midi, he
Mm.
it's like he's possessed or something. He loses his mind. He's just crazy. So yeah, he
Yeah,
is
that's right.
highly entertaining to watch that the dancing.
Hmm.
Well, I'm really glad that we got to meet like this and
Yeah, me too.
chance to meet in person at some point. And because I do hope that he's going to be touring next year, and I do hope that I'll be able to get over to Europe to see him if he does. So,
Mhm.
and and we'll say, take good care, and we'll talk to you again really soon. I hope.
Thank you. Yeah, take care too.
Okay, take good care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, all right. So my comments have frozen again. And so I can't see what you all are saying. So maybe it's a function of when I try to do fancy things like do the photos and bring people in to the to join the conversation. Maybe that's what makes the comments freeze. I don't know how to get around that. Um, so that's unfortunate. I was going to say I did no. Yeah, I can't see any of your comments, so I can't respond to anything that you might be saying or talking about. I'm sorry about that, guys. Um, I'm gonna look on my iPad and see if I can see anything. Maybe I don't know. This is weird. All right. Well, that's not going to work either. Anyway, let's see if we can bring somebody else in and have a little talk. Here's Laura Bianchi. Maybe we can connect with her. Mm-mm-mm. It's not looking good. Huh. In the radio business, this is, I think, what they call, or TV too, they call it dead air. I have dead air. Yeah, not connecting with anybody. All right. Well, I'm really sorry about that, guys. And since I can't see what you're saying, I can't even reply to anything that you might be asking me. This is very frustrating. Yeah, I can't see a thing. So, all right. Well, anyway, I don't really have too much else to tell you guys. I think that, yeah, now I got the message that says Laura is unable to join. So, yeah, some technical issues there. So, I think I might just wrap it up because I don't want to just sit here and blather on and bore you guys. But I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to say be sure to check out the website. If you're new here, please go over there and register a free account. It's pretty straightforward. You just create an account, and like that, boom, you're a member of Mika Fan Club, and you'll be able to access all parts of the site. Some of the parts of the site are restricted to members who are logged in. That's where we have a lot of our competitions and ticket giveaways and things like that. So you'll want to create an account over there and see what's going on. And also, it's a good way to meet everybody, jump into some of the conversations there. I know the forum format is kind of old-fashioned, but it's still a really good way to have a proper discussion about things. And exchange photos and videos and things like that. So please give it a try if you haven't yet. And I guess other than that, I will just say take good care, and I will see you next week. And I'm really sorry that I can't see what you guys are saying and I can't bring anybody else in. Anyway, that's how it goes sometimes on the Instagram lives. And we will try to do a Zoom sometime in the next week. Karen and I, our moderator here is Melody. We will try to get our heads together and do a Zoom, and maybe we'll have a little more luck with the technology there instead of relying on Instagram here. And so watch for that. We'll post about that when we figure that out, figure out what day is good. And until then, guys, I'll see you soon, I hope. Take good care. If you ever need anything or have any questions or any feedback, please don't hesitate to drop me a note here or over on the forum where I am DC Deb. And until next time, I guess I will talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.